Hey guys, it's Major Foley here, and we're going to be doing the penultimate level of the Titans campaign, Atlantis Betrayed, and also probably one of my favorites. So, this mission relies on killing us wave after wave of Automaton, and I love doing that. There are several sections in the map where you can get extra units or hidden areas, but this level is actually pretty straightforward. Save your citizens, have them farm resources, and try not to lose any buildings because they're not usually rebuildable. Our goal is to pretty much save the citizens of Atlantis, then go and kill Krios. Well, the evil that killed Krios. Not that they know that, obviously, because they never bothered to find out, or none of the gods told them. They just said Kronos' servant, and they assume that's Krios at this point. But, yeah, let's get to it. Very simple level, and very fun. A nice relaxing break before the final level. But you can recognize several sections from the second level in this. You'll easily recognize them. Like that section.
Where is everyone?
Hiding from Krios? Come, keep your eyes open.
I do not see Krios. Only these odd statues. What are they?
I don't know. They were not here when I last saw the place.
Ambush!
Krios! The Atlanteans will be torn apart by these things. We have to save them. We need to clear out the Automaton.
Alright, so we immediately use Valor here. I mean, we can use it a little later to get another villager, but it's just worth having some hero Murmalo at this point. There's also a relic down here if you want it, which is real good. I'm not sure if it's actually static, I haven't checked. But that's the Kopesh of Horus, which lets our myth heroes do more damage to myth units. And since we're versing everything myth unit, you want that relic. So Automaton are up there with probably the worst myth unit, like the Prometheans, because they're only an Age 2 one. But they also, if they live, they can actually rebuild and repair them. Prometheans, they split, obviously. So that they have, like, a cool ability, it's just, I don't think they're pretty strong. Alright. There you go, there's a message. Gonna just do that. Now, I would immediately cast Vortex over here, instead of using the Sky Passage, so you can just clean up the area. And we're going to send the Champion Murmalo like the regular ones. We're going to send them back. And we're going to send them over here, because we can get a bunch of reinforcements there. We're also going to train a few fishing ships from these spots, because we can. Don't use too many, because there's a lot of fishing spots, but...
We must be swift.
Because otherwise you'll actually block them, so you don't want to do that. So there's your reinforcements. So we get another citizen, get a bunch of more Murmalo, and we can send them over through the Sky Passage. Now, sometimes they'll attack the wall and try to break through. If that happens, just send your heroes to the wall immediately or use the Carnivora power. Yeah, this is a very, very simple level. We're going to get Persine. And we want to get these other economic upgrades too. Ding, ding. So when we're not going to use Valor again, even though it's nearly off cooldown. We want to use Valor when we get one of these citizens. Come on, Murmalo. Opos. Put them up here. Yeah, like if we use all these fishing spots, these will get blocked and they can't hand in their fish, so we really don't want to do that. And as you can see, our citizens can't actually build anything, hence why we're trying not to lose buildings. Oh yeah, I would have dropped that relic when I cast Vortex, so that's a problem. Alright, so we're going to cast Valor here now. I'm going to cast Vortex again, because there's a lot of Automaton and they've already broken through. Sometimes some of the wall, like this wall will be attacked, this wall will be attacked, or some of the walls will just be broken outright, so that's why you kind of want to be very quick. Alright, we're going to put all of you guys on wood, and I'm going to put you guys on farms now. Now, where's that relic that I had that had the Kopesh of Horus? Because I dropped that one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so gonna just take this villager and go place it at a temple. So we'll just take him to the Arano Sky Passage. Alright, we've cleaned them up.
Now we find Krios.
So pretty much just have your army there.
You may use these buildings to ready your attack.
We can use these for farms. Now, Automaton are honestly going to just keep attacking places, so you are on a little bit of a time crunch. Not that much, so don't worry about that, but you are on a bit of a time crunch. So now that we got the farms up there, we'll just use the gold down here instead. Alright. And Sky Passage here. And then those relics. This one gives you more favor. And we're just going to keep this citizen here also mining some gold. So now, we're going to train Fanatics as our main unit, or Destroyers, take your pick. You're probably better off with Destroyers, honestly, over Fanatics. Just because they're good against destroying the buildings here. Send one of your units down here, where we destroyed that like little Greek camp, and we'll have more reinforcements here. With a couple of Mythic Age myth units. And a couple of Terma heroes.
We never believed you had betrayed Atlantis, Caster.
You do want to get Heroic Renewal, since we have the ability to do so, and most of our units will be Heroic. So these Lampides, they will turn units into their Chaos form, so they'll become neutral and attack everyone. That's their special. And we're mostly going to train Destroyers. Now, this is the extended edition, so you'll notice we can train Onages, which was released with Tail of the Dragon. I will not be touching this unit. I never touched Kopesh Swordsman in the Egyptian campaign. I don't bother using them, and you'll see in the Gold Edition, this unit will not be here. This is one of the 2 missions you can actually get Fire Siphons, because in the earlier missions, like the first mission, Krios would normally supply you with Fire Siphons if you're playing on easier difficulties. But since we're not playing on easier difficulties, this is the first time we actually see Fire Siphons. Now, if you're building Fanatics, you will want Fire Siphons to break the walls, but we're just going to train Destroyers anyway, so just have Destroyers train, because you want to destroy these buildings. That's your main goal. So it's just, you're better off just getting Destroyers here than Fanatics, even though Fanatics are like your most powerful unit that the Atlanteans can train. As you can see, we're just facing wave after wave of them. Now, I'm actually going to send the Destroyers to the villages, because I can turn one more villager into hero. I'm going to train some more Destroyers here. And I should have another palace where I can get Levy Palace soldiers. Also want to get Irrigation and Shaft Mine. I don't really care for Bowsaw at this point. I'm not training any wood units that require wood. But really, I could probably put all of you guys on gold. Not sell Amphora. Alright, now that we got a few here. Put another villager into hero. Alright, and let's start breaking through. Now, Krios will cast the spider egg, so any human soldiers is going to get eaten gruesomely. Which is a shame, but we can't do much about that. And as you can see, we're using a lot of food now. I think we do have access to a market, so we can sell the wood we've got. Train more units. Now, I could obviously just cast Vortex up here too, but if your attack fails, then you have to destroy the wall anyway, so you're just better off doing it a little slow. It's up to you. You can try to use Vortex. That's probably one of my favorite lines of the game, just because of how it's given. Love the voice acting in this game. Alright. We have destroyed the main wall, so now I feel safe just casting Vortex. You can train Hecka Gigantes as well. They're a myth unit that's sort of like well, Gigantes, I don't know how to exactly pronounce it. They knock the ground and create shockwaves, and they're a pretty powerful tier of units. Now, that statue of Kronos actually casts lightning, but we can't really reach it. So we're just going to destroy the palace and then destroy the wall. If the Automaton get way too much for you, cast Shockwave, just to get him out of the way. You can still cast Shockwave despite the trees being here. And knock down this wall. You need all 3 heroes to get into the Sky Passage. As you can see. Fight your way through. And as you can see, we're also being attacked pretty hard too. But he's already cast Tartarian Gate Power, that's what matters. Get to the gate, destroy it. And we can't destroy that gate because it's neutral, so we have to try to get our heroes like this. This is where keeping a vortex power would have been handy. But once we get to the sky passage, that's it. Right, there's the meteors. So we just need our main heroes to get in the sky passage, and that's it. One of my favorite levels. And that's it. 10 minutes. Another 10-minute level. Tune in next time for the fun finale, War of the Titans. It's the finale for this campaign, anyway. And I shall catch you guys there.